That's why they say cleanliness is next to godliness. It's like the people that administrate garbage. They take it to Gehenna. You burn a dollar dung cigar, and you know what I mean. And that's what it is. Forever. For the garbage man and the garbage. Yeah, well, it's one thing to make garbage. It's another to dispose of it. Like garbage men. Like, what do you think people that? What do you think lawyers and people and plumbers and get? They build up kingdoms from doing so because God sees their acts and He deems it good. God sees that. He has to, and He does. And when you become so thick with so abundant with money because of your skill to dispose of garbage properly and efficiently, like the government would efficiently dispose of garbage or excess spending or excess living. That's when God sees the toppermost God sees your acts and He deems you golden. He sees what you do. You are an antidote, a panacea, a if not permanent but temporary solution to insidious problems. We need immediate, like I said. I mean, if everybody could just feel the joy and relief, and it's like a dope rush of taking a grandiose shit and the comfort in it and the actual enjoyment, women, man, or child, to evacuate your temple or your society or your body of toxin, things that ail you. It's like the rain coming down, washing in a new day, or a much needed pelting rainstorm in a tropical storm, and a tropical storm, much needed rain, a cleansing, fucking colon blow into the bowl, the chapel, like the confessional booth style. My shits are sacred. I come in, I turn the light. Well, I have to live in darkness, and I and you just blow fucking empty. But most of the time, I use it for different reasons than you do. But if we could all just enjoy a sneeze forever, or multiple sneezes, God sees that. God understands the Kleenex company. God understands tampon makers. God understands the shit we all do in little ways. My ear's been ringing a lot lately, and it's freaking me out. My left ear. I need some drugs because I don't feel like I have long to go. But God sees these acts, and he knows. Yeah, just like God sees pornographers and understands and sympathizes with them. They're the most close thing to His most loved creation, His right hand man, Lucifer. He knew what Lucifer was, and that's what it's like. Like my stepfather is so richly and abundant to me in my world, and he's got multiple cars, and I see his world, and his world is not pretty or nice or fun. He deals on a different level. I'm a pauper poet in his world, and I would see him, and I would see him do strange things like step on spring frogs, little fresh a May tadpole launch of spiders, ecology fruitful coming back to life. I've seen him step on monarch butterflies and frogs and snails and things that would make a witch just lose their mind. And I was a little witch when I was. I always am. I still am. I'm a sorcerer now, but and I used to see him do that. I used to see him take a chainsaw to ecology and just saw down trees, and birds would be left. And what? And I'd see him operate like it didn't. He didn't. I've seen him, but he. And then I got older, and then I understood. These are the prices he pays for his world, and he is a seasoned veteran in his world of advanced wizardry, round table, just like my father was, advanced wizard who no longer saw the things that I saw. He may have saw the things I at one point, but I don't think so. It was a different generation. God sees that shit, and he sees it's a dying breed to be that expensive, and to so of course they see the shit I do, and they think it's childish and humorous, but because they've got such greater distractions, God sees all that, because it's a much needed thing, and it's that I'd look deep into people, but there's some people that maybe you shouldn't be looking at when you're a certain mindset, But now, no, I think it was a good thing. But what I'm saying is, when you make garbage, you are garbage, and I mean, we all make garbage, don't we? We all make tons of it. Me, you, we make this a sea of garbage and gold. But I mean, how many among us make gold with it? How many of us just make garbage? How many of us make so much garbage though that we can put it on other people? That's that going back to the prison system, that somebody owns and operates you, and it makes me wonder. Wow, things are tough all over for some people. You know, my kind of plight is a different thing. But I'd like to be that rich in mind, spirit, body, and uh, uh, physical wealth. At some point. Don't get. I mean, that's the differences. Lawyers, same thing. They come from a special place in hell. I mean, the prices they pay and the prices they wage are altogether different. And but you don't, and you should be so lucky because now things are corporations. But to be that close to that kind of magic, I guess I'm making you some. I'm making a lot of people rich. I don't know. To be that baseline, and it's like none of you are in the kind of prison I. Excuse me, I'm gonna throw up on the floor. None of you are in are in the kind of prison I'm in whatsoever. So you should never have to stoop to those levels. And if you did, it would still be disgusting to me. And just you know, but I'll throw nuts on these bitches. I love them all. I'll treat them well. I know exactly what I'll do with them. I feel confident when I take your bitch. And if I just, it's an unconscious thing. If I look at your bitch and it's subconscious. It's crystal ship. It's in the back pages of my mind. When I look at your bitch and I think I want to fuck with her, I guess I'm saying she looks unhappy and maybe I think I could do better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it means. I'd never have to unravel. I'd just go on instinct like Tommy. I'll play your bitch like pinball. I'd love your girl and she'd be dazzled. She would. She'd be blinded by the light. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and if that bitch don't need a crystal ball to see that she can go much further with me, and she probably wants to. She's got to be a trap bitch. I should intervene and just literally yoke her up. You know what I mean? Be a caveman.